So, hey everybody, the Carnivore Trucker here. So, today is September 22nd. Yeah, September 22nd, 2023, and today is day 14 completed on my carnivore diet. So, I'm 2 weeks in now. Don't really have a scale in the truck to, weigh myself, but I can kind of give you a little bit of information of what's going on physically. When I took my lunch break today, I I normally don't look in the mirror, but I remember like a month back, my stomach was extended. It was always rock hard, and I was basically bloated. So, like, I looked in the mirror today. My stomach doesn't look bloated. It looks like I've lost quite a few inches off of my stomach, which, when I was doing a 34-hour reset back at home, I, you know, shirtless walking around the house, and my wife says, I can see a difference. That was about 5 days ago, so maybe six. I can't remember how many days I've been out since I did a reset. So, yeah, 5, 6 days ago, my wife said, I can see a difference. I'm like, cool. My wife said she could see a difference. I couldn't, but I did notice today when I took my shower. I'm like, holy crap, I'm looking all right. So, other things, I don't know if I've already said it, but elbow. Still having some pretty bad tendonitis pains in it. Um, Getting a little bit of the grip back, but it's still not 100%. And it's still pretty painful. So I might end up having to go and see a doctor for that. I might have to, but I don't want to. My knee, occasionally I'll get a little bit of tenderness, but 99% of the time, I don't feel any pain. So I'm happy with the knee. I'm happy that I could start seeing progress on myself. So that's my progress update. So I figured we could do something a little bit different here for this video. So Milo Fonville, hopefully I'm saying your name right. He or um, they posted 5 questions on my last video, and I figured we can go ahead and answer those today. Um, Question one, it says, I take it that you are a long haul driver, considering being away from your family for so long. Yeah, because I think I said I stayed out for like 3 to 6 weeks at a time. Yes, yes, I am an over the road long haul driver. Um, and the other part of his question is, where do you travel? Where do your travels take you? There we go. Man, words are hard today. So I pretty much go all over the country. I don't go uh, into like New York City and up into Massachusetts, Maine, Vermont. Connecticut. Uh, we've got a few plants that I go to out in Pennsylvania, and we usually do a couple backhauls from like New York State, but up by the Finger Lakes and stuff like that. Um, go down to uh, Atlanta area, and most of the time I am going out west. Very rarely. I could probably count on my hand how many times I've gone to Pennsylvania and out east this year. Um, usually going to Seattle area, Portland area. Um, I've done 3 California trips this year, and not a fan of California for being a truck driver. Yeah, I'm I'm a good boy when it comes to driving, so I do the speed limit. I don't speed. If I do speed, it's like 1 to 2 miles an hour faster than the speed limit. Uh, Mainly because this is my livelihood. This is how I make my money and how I support my family. And I don't want to be the one that is speeding, causing an accident, and you know, potentially killing somebody, ruining my life, somebody else's life, my wife's life, my family's life because of a stupid mistake I did. So, yeah, that's why I don't like California. Because like I can't like yeah, I just get on the interstate and do 69 miles an hour. That's what my truck's governed out at, and get into California and got to go 55. And yeah, mainly because I don't drive there that much. I There's a lot of people. Um, Traffic is always pretty bad where we go. So yeah, just stuck doing 55, and everybody's zipping in and out. So that's kind of why I don't like California. But yeah, I'm based out of Wisconsin, so that's where my home terminal is. And yeah, occasionally I haven't gone south this year, but last year I did a couple few times. I went down to Missouri and whatnot. So yeah, that's question one. Let's take a look at question two. It says, having a company truck, do you have a satellite tracking system? I run electronic logs, so it knows my exact position everywhere I go. So yeah, every truck pretty much has some sort of satellite tracking, and I think the company that I work for tracks me through that electronic log. So next part of the question is, do I have a weather radio and a CB radio? And also something about an FM radio. I don't know if you're talking like an FM CB radio, if that's even a thing. Uh, but yeah, I got a regular stock standard AM FM radio. Could have satellite radio SXM Sirius on here, but um, it's just not worth me paying for it because I don't really listen to the radio that much, which is the next question. Uh, it, or one of the next questions is, do you listen to the radio? Not that much. But back to the other question, a weather radio and a CB radio. Yes, the radio system in this truck has built-in weather band, and also my CB radio, which here's my little microphone for it. Uh, My CB radio also has a weather band, and um, yeah, I use it quite a bit, mainly during the winter and spring, because a lot of the states I go across have some pretty crappy weather. You know, uh, last winter driving through Montana, man, coming up, it's past Billings, but going up into the Livingston area, there had to have been 2 inches of ice on the road. It was just packed snow and ice. And I remember that trip. It was like, oh man, I've slid a couple times. I'm done. I'm done. I'm parking it. I'd get up to where the truck stop was, and about 15, 20 miles before the truck stop, the road was perfectly freaking clear. And I'm like, man, now I can't justify parking. The road's clear. It's not actively snowing, so just keep rolling. I'd get 15 miles past the truck stop, solid ice again. I did that for 6 hours straight. I was doing about 30 miles an hour on the ice. Once I got off the ice, I'm doing 65, 70, or 69 is where I'm capped out at. But yeah, it that one sucked. So I learned, pay attention to the weather conditions and road conditions and uh, all that good stuff. So um, yes, weather radio, CB radio, I got. So the next question is: do you mostly drive during the day or night? I like being awake during the day, um, mostly because of my sleep apnea. Second, it's nighttime. I got one coming right now. So jump cut. So yeah, when I drive at night, because of my sleep apnea, I am always yawning. It's yawn, 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 yawn. And I got a camera system in the truck, and it does have a tattletale on it um, for unsafe driving. I'm awake while driving at night if I got decent sleep during the day. Doesn't matter if I got decent sleep though. I'm still yawning. So I avoid uh, driving at night if I can. I'm not afraid to, but why take the chance? Yeah, there's a lot less traffic at night, but you've got a lot more wild animals, especially in the areas that I drive. There's some big ones, and I don't want to hit any elk, or moose or whatever the heck they are up there. So yeah, I prefer to drive at the day. 99.9% of the time, I'm driving during the day. Um, Occasionally, I'll get up at like 4 in the morning and push something into the customer. And when I usually do that, it's like, all right, get in, get done. Um, during the summer months, getting up at 4, I'm not waiting that long for the sun to come up. In the winter, yeah, it's kind of a pain. So I already answered if I listen to the radio, but I'll say it again. No, I used to listen to it, but then I got into my next question. Do you read audiobooks? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I've got, I think, well over 100 books right now on Audible. Um, I could list off a few. It's like the J.D. Barker series with I think it's called the Fourth Monkey series, where it's the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, do no evil. Um, it's kind of a serial killer murder mystery. Um, mind bleep. Uh, yeah, you can insert that four-letter word. Mind frick. Yeah, there we go. Um, but yeah, it's a dang good book. A really good book. Um, or actually, book series. There's I think four of them, three or four of them. Um, I have the entire collection from John Sanford. I've got his Virgil Flowers series, his who the heck is it? Kids series, um, Lucas Davenport series, the whole Prey series. There, that's Lucas Davenport. But yeah, his biggest series by far is the Prey series, and those are more murder mystery, um, drug smuggling mystery, bad guy mystery kind of thing, and it goes through the career of a detective that um, pretty much just does what he wants when he wants and figures out the crime however he wants. And if that means crossing the law to do it, he's okay with it. Um, some more of the lighter books. I got all the Harry Potter series, all of the Aragon series, um, all of the Lord of the Rings, Ready Player One and Two. Uh, I don't recommend Ready Player Two. That one kind of sucked. Ready Player One, if you're an '80s kid, primo. Uh, the Life We Bury by Alan Etzkins. That book was really good. Um, it's kind of about a guy that was convicted. He was a Vietnam veteran, convicted of doing some stuff to a underage girl and then murdering her. And throughout the book, this college student is writing. He has an autobiography class or a biography class, or I can't remember what it was, but he had to write somebody's story. And he was like, oh, well, that guy murdered somebody and did some other nasty stuff. That should be something easy. And throughout the whole thing, they kind of do some investigating and um, find out the guy was innocent, but he spent his entire life in prison. And he got released to a nursing home on hospice because he's dying of, I think it was like pancreatic cancer or something like that. And yeah, the whole journey of uh, going through, well, this guy's a terrible person too. Wow. Yeah. Don't judge a book by its cover kind of thing. And yeah, it was an amazing, amazing book. highly recommended. Not going to give any more because, you know, I don't want to spoil it. But uh, the next book is The Martian by R.C. Bray. That one, you know, that's just another good movie, or not movie. The movie sucked. I liked the book way better than the movie. They really could have done a whole lot better making that movie, but the book, amazing. So yeah, that's all the questions I had. If you have any other questions that you want to ask me, put them down in the comments. Um, I will be more than happy to. If I can answer them, I'll answer them. Uh, it helps me out with video ideas and other kind of things like that. So thanks guys for watching. This has been the Carnivore Trucker. If you liked the video, please like the video. If you didn't, dislike the video and let me know why down in the comments. If you'd be so kind as to subscribe and share this content with somebody else, I'd be very appreciative. Um, so, Carnivore Trucker out. Bye, guys.